Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear HardCap. Happy birthday to you. What is going on, everybody? My name is Ethan. Welcome back to HardCap Games and the 2-year anniversary of the channel. Now, I've been gone for about a week at this point. You might be able to hear it in me. I've been sick, which kills me because I love doing what I do, which is making content. And not being able to make content for a week because I had no voice was not preferable. So I'm going to take it nice and easy today. I'm going to eat my gluten-free brownie that I got from Shaw's for $6 with a little ice cream on top. And we're just going to talk about the channel. We're talking about YouTube. Talk about what we are, what we're doing here, where we're going. If you're new to the channel, hi, my name is Ethan. My voice doesn't normally sound this light and airy, but I'm trying to keep it gentle because I don't want to strain myself or make it seem like I'm about to pop a vessel or somewhere. So, it has been a year since the last time we did this, obviously, because last time we did this was the first birthday of the channel. But I wanted to spend some time today talking about the channel over the last year because it has far exceeded my expectations, and I have you guys to thank for it, honestly. I really, really do. When we last talked in March, I'm going to pull up some statistics for you. Now, the first thing I want to say about the channel is that by no means do I think that metrics are all about a channel, and that's all that a channel is worth. I think that there is a lot that goes into YouTube. I think there's a lot of luck and a lot of skill, and you have to have a little bit of both. I haven't hit on the luck yet, but I'm working on the skill, and I think with the skill comes the luck in a lot of cases. But I wanted to just show you guys something. These are the future projections for the channel. They're saying if we continue on this current projection that we're on, we'll be at 500 subs by the 9th of, I guess it would be July. I still have brain fog from being sick. Ignore me. 528 subs, which is a number I never perceived would be possible. Right now we're sitting at 339, a number I also never thought possible, especially when we look at last year. On March 5th, 2022, a little more than a year ago today, this is right before I post my 1-year HardCap Games video. We were at 65 subscribers, and we can see it's been a pretty linear progression. Pokemon definitely helped right here. This was a crazy stretch. This is the day that Pokemon releases right here, 186. This is the last day I post Pokemon, right there. No, this is. No, yeah, this is. This is right here. This is the last day I post Pokemon. So, over the course of that stretch, it's a lot of subscribers, from my books. I see things like this, and I am greatly encouraged. What does my ability have to do with anything here? You guys need to understand, I'm just going to ramble for a bit while eating my ice cream and brownie. I think since last year, I've gotten way better at what I do and understanding what it is I do well and what I don't do well, which I think is really hard for a lot of people to understand. Not even just in YouTube, like in life. Understanding what you're good at and what you're not good at is a really hard skill to know. Like the things that I know I do well at the National Park Service are incredibly different from the stuff that I don't do well. So when it comes to YouTube, what are the things I think I do well? It's a question I've been asking myself over the last week as I've been preparing to make this video for my 2-year anniversary of my YouTube channel that I started as a distraction. I hate going back to the well, but for some of you that might be new, I started this channel because I went through a rough breakup and it became a distraction at first, something to do, and then it became a passion project and then a hobby, and now I spend a lot of time doing this and learning what it is about YouTube that I think I'm good at. And I do genuinely still enjoy it. The trickiest part for me is finding time a lot of the times. Time to do other hobbies that I like. A lot of times I take a back seat. which is unfortunate. I have a $1,000 electric guitar under my bed right here that I haven't touched in probably 7 months because I've been so focused on this. And I miss it sometimes. I miss like being able to play. I don't have calluses on my fingers anymore. I used to have calluses on my fingers from playing the guitar. But what have we done in the last year is the question I kept asking myself over and over and over again, trying to figure out exactly what it is. And I thought back to every series that I've done over the last year. If you remember, we were in the middle of Minecraft. We were doing weekly Minecraft videos. And Minecraft was a game that I didn't understand. And it was a game that I didn't necessarily love doing, but I was playing with my friends and I enjoyed it in that regard. Once we as a friend group stopped enjoying playing Minecraft and it became more of a, oh, it's time for our weekly Minecraft video recording session, it stopped being as fun. That's why we stopped doing it. Another thing we did was we did MLB The Show 22. We did the Detroit Tigers franchise, which I actually genuinely enjoyed playing for about the first 9 to 12 episodes of that series. When it got down to it though, towards the end, I found myself really struggling to sit down and just record it. It was tough. I didn't enjoy it. We did a Pokemon Y randomizer Nuzlocke that I started when I was streaming, but I don't stream anymore because I didn't like it. And then I finished it off camera. And that was fun. And I enjoyed that one. And when it was done, we finished it just in time for Pokemon Scarlet. And I enjoyed making videos for Pokemon Scarlet. I enjoyed my first playthrough of the game. I enjoyed having my friends come up, Kyle and Drew. And we played Mario Kart again. We played Mario Kart Tournament of Champions Season 2. And that was fun. And I enjoyed it. We played Kirby in the Forgotten Land. That's what it's called. And I enjoyed playing that one too. But it got to a point towards the end where I wasn't enjoying it. So what I've realized is that in order for me to enjoy making videos, I have to be doing games and series that I enjoy doing and making content for. And a lot of the times that's different from the games that I want to play by myself. And I think that's a hard difference to identify for probably a lot of people. One thing that I realized is that I haven't actually played a game with my friends that I didn't record for content in a long time. I can't remember the last time up until very, very recently that I just sat down and played a game for myself. Or I sat down with Kyle and we played a game, or I sat down with Fortrex and we played a game. Until very recently, Fortrex and I just started playing Power Washing Simulator because it was just something to do while we had a conversation and just talked, which is nice and it's fun. So what does it mean for my channel? Well, I think it means that I want to just be doing content that I enjoy making, playing games that I enjoy playing, doing stuff. It doesn't have to be games is the other thing. I know this channel is called HardCap Games, but I'm in no means tied to the fact that there's games on in the name for the channel. I've actually been considering lately just shifting it to HardCap because I think it's self-explanatory if you look at my channel what it is we do around here. So if you think I should drop the games from the title of the channel and just go to HardCap, let me know. I'm cool with it. I have to change my intro a little bit. That might be weird, but I'm down for it. I think the other thing I've learned about the content that I make is that when a series goes on for more than 10 episodes, I really start to dislike it past that point. I don't want to be tied to something for too long. Also because a lot of the times, the videos I'm making don't cover a lot of ground in a video game, so they end up being super long. I've been really trying lately, when I record videos, to see how much recording session I can cram into 25 minutes. I was experimenting with that a lot with Fire Emblem. Fire Emblem, I would record for up to 3 hours and try and make that a 25-minute video, which I still think was too long. I still think I could have cut out more for a lot of those episodes. Because that's a game that really drags if you don't put your time into it. Even though I was putting a lot of time into it. I have 28 hours logged on that game on one file. and I'm only halfway through it. And it's also why we're probably not going to finish it on the channel. So if I'm being honest, I've put so much time into Fire Emblem, and I enjoy it as a game, but I can't see myself absolutely just trying to slug out another 6 episodes of that to finish that story. I've actually started, when I make Fire Emblem videos, which I haven't made one in about 2.5 or maybe even more weeks, I've started just like totally ignoring the physical gameplay part of the game and just going to when people say things in those battles. That's not the point of Fire Emblem. The point of Fire Emblem, it's supposed to have a good story. And Fire Emblems pretty much always have good stories. But it's also supposed to be about the strategical experience. And if I had sat down at the very beginning of Fire Emblem and told myself, okay, there's gonna be 28 episodes of this. That's fine. There's 27 chapters or whatever. So there'll be 27 episodes. Each video is its own chapter. You're just showing it. It's unedited content. I don't think I would have had a problem with it. I think I would have just cruised through and have done it. But instead, I'm sitting here 10 episodes into Fire Emblem Engage, halfway through the game at like chapter 15 or 16, if even. The pacing at which I set myself for the very beginning of the game was atrocious. And I know that now, and I think that if I had just put a little more effort into saying, who cares about fluff dialogue at the very beginning of the game, I don't think it would have been an issue for me. If you guys really want to see the end of Fire Emblem, if you guys sub to me because you want to see me play Fire Emblem, I'll play it. Just gotta let me know. I'm not totally adverse to streaming it. I just want to stream something that people are going to want to watch. I don't want to stream something that people are going to be like, oh, whatever, lame. I want to make the content that you guys want to watch. But at the same time, I want to make content that I myself would seek out and want to watch for myself. And I think a lot of that then comes back to, unfortunately for me, Pokemon. Now, I love Pokemon. Don't get me wrong. I love Pokemon. But I never thought of myself as a Pokemon streamer or a PokeTuber. And to that end, I am probably still going to play variety games. So in the future, I think there's going to be more Pokemon content. Whether or not it's like long form Let's Play, I don't know. It might be single episode challenge videos, similar to what like Flygon HG does. Recently, I've been watching Flygon HG a lot, and I've found a little inspiration through him for some ideas. I need a lot of time to make those ideas come to light. That's the tricky thing, is that I want to make content, but I also want to make it in a timely manner. And the problem with doing timely manner content is that if I'm playing Pokemon, there's no such thing as timely manner. Those games are 20 hours-ish to beat. Probably closer to 18 if I really rush. If you're in Aurelius's Discord server, which probably not a lot of you are, you saw me ranting about this the other day. I was trying to do a dry run to see, is a challenge like the idea that I have even possible? Not even a Nuzlocke challenge, just like a challenge like, can you do it like this? For Pokemon Scarlet. And what I found with Pokemon Scarlet is that it doesn't have the same charm the second time around. The first time around, yeah, I was like, yeah, it's buggy, but it's a new Pokemon game, I'm willing to feel it out and play it. I don't have the same desire to play it the second time around. For myself. For a challenge, I'll do it. For myself, I have no desire to play that game again. You know what game I have been playing on my own again, though? Pokemon Moon. I have a ROM of Pokemon Moon on Citra on my PC because I enjoy that more than I enjoy playing Pokemon Scarlet. You know how desperate you have to be to play Pokemon Moon over a different game? So I'm going to put some disclaimers out there right now. Am I going to play Tears of the Kingdom? I'm very excited about Legend of Zelda Tears of the Kingdom, but I don't know how Tears of the Kingdom fits my Let's Play model, if I'm being completely honest. It takes a long time to beat a Zelda game. If I'm doing a blind run of a game that I've never played before, and that no one on the internet has played before, I find it very hard to sit down and put in a certain amount of time into a game for recording that I know nothing about, and I don't know how to pace myself for those videos. I don't know when objectives are over, so I don't know, like, if I stop playing this right now, am I in the middle of something? Am I at the beginning of something? Am I at the end of something and I'm just gonna clip out the ending? I don't know where it happens. to that end, I don't know if I'm going to play Tears of the Kingdom, at least on recorded stuff. There is a chance that I stream that. Again, I'm not adverse to streaming. I don't hate streaming. I like the social aspect of not just sitting here talking to a camera, which is feeding into my computer that I'm going to then go look at later. I like the idea of streaming in that I'm having a conversation with someone on the other side of a computer. And I think that's pretty cool. And we're sharing in an experience of I'm playing this game and you're watching me play this game and be bad at it. That's what we do here on this channel. We are bad at games. But again, I want to play games that you guys want me to play. I don't want to play games that I just want to play. Of course, I'm going to play games I want to play. But I don't know every game that there is, and I am willing to take recommendations. I don't want to make content for an empty room, you know? That's the tricky thing, is when you post a video and it gets like 5% the amount of views that you thought it was going to get, it's very disheartening. Specifically, I'm talking specifically about the What If I Was a Gym Leader series, because every one of those videos got over 100 views, and I think the champion video for that is still sitting at like 30. And I hate talking about metrics like this, but it's a little disheartening when you like put your all into a video and it doesn't do as well. It makes me want to not do more of that video because, oh, maybe my audience doesn't like this type of video. Maybe it's not something I should invest more time into. I like doing recorded content. I'm an actor by trade. I like acting. I've acted my whole life. I like doing these scripted things with these more comedic tones to them, like the What If I Was a Gym Leader series. But I only want to make him if you want to see him. So, I'm almost out of brownie. I like one bite left after this one. I want you to tell me, what do you want me to do with my channel over the next year? How are we going to pivot it? I'm sure we'll do another check-in at some point like mid-July. As long as I enjoy doing YouTube, I'm going to keep doing YouTube. I can say that much for certain. I'm never going to quit just because I quit. If I'm going to quit, it's going to be because I don't like it anymore. And I still like it. So, I'm here to stay for the foreseeable future. We'll see what happens. If you guys enjoyed this food ASMR video, I guess, then leave a like. Tell me what you want me to do on my channel. Games you want me to play. Series you want me to do. Any Pokemon challenge ideas, like beating this game with this type, beating this game with this anime theme, beating this whatever. Something like that. Give me ideas. I'll figure them out and I'll do them. See what I got. Go check out Flag on HG if you're looking for ideas on that regard. So, thanks so much for watching. My name is Ethan. This is HardCap Games, and I'll see you guys in the next episode. Peace.